Hi everybody, Brendan here. Before I jump into Founder's Log, let me take a moment and wish you a happy and safe Memorial Day weekend. If nothing else, feel free to share your plans or what you did, depending on when you're watching this video, for Memorial Day. Also, please keep in mind that Memorial Day is a holiday where we remember those who valued freedom so much that they were willing to die for it. So even take a moment right now, pause the video, and think about what is the value of your freedom to express your opinions, the freedom to pursue the vocation that is interesting to you, and the many other freedoms that we enjoy and take for granted. All right, since we're sort of sliding into holiday weekend mode, I want to let you know that I'm very stoked to report that I have completed building a version 1.0 low fidelity, so maybe we'll call it version 0.75 of the gardening AI assistant that I had talked about in the Mother's Day post. And let me tell you, it was a bit more effort than I had anticipated. As a millennial that frequently works with AI, I'm used to most any digital source that I get my hands on being fairly machine readable. But in this case, I was working with sources that I had to do some manual massaging. I even had to do some manual data entry at times, but that's actually where I started to create the value over the past week. It would have been nice if I had just been able to scan PDF copies of things in and put it in the cloud and point AI at it. But instead, I had to think more critically about the material that I was working with. I even had to start categorizing, this is good, or, oh no, this is not environmentally friendly or sustainable, or maybe not relevant anymore. And in which case I started collaborating a bit with various AIs. I used Perplexity, used Google AI Studio better than ever before. So it was a rewarding experience in that regard. So I went from a lower LOE than I had anticipated to higher LOE, but I think a more rewarding, better outcome in the long run. In fact, I can report that the impact that I have achieved, granted, it's only with having shared the assistant with a total of 3 people, that one of the users within 10 minutes of using the AI assistant was actually making purchases on Amazon, which is very positive. It shows the business potential as well as the opportunity for affiliate marketing. Now that I'm riding this very positive wave getting started, I want to accomplish 3 things over the weekend and into next week. 1, I want to expand the number of users who are testing the low fidelity assistant. 2, I'm going to do some marketing research to test some assumptions and measure the market a bit further. And last but not least, I'm going to work on my Tech Starters application as well as other startup pitch collateral that I'm going to be using in my quest to achieve startup capital. So actually, if you know somebody and you would like to give me a hot tip on where I can pitch my startup, it would be greatly appreciated, because myself and my partners could definitely use a breakthrough right about now. Well, that was the first installment of Founder's Log. I used the format of this is what I did this week. Here are the glows. Here's what I found challenging, and here are the grow opportunities. Let me know if in your career you use a similar format or if you use something else. I definitely think we would all value seeing that as far as journaling, critically thinking about the week, and then planning for what comes next. I think it's a format that all of us professionals can empathize with. Feel free to leave your thoughts on that in the comments. Feel free to leave any questions that you may have. And as always, stay creative and curious. Keep on doing awesome, innovative stuff. And last but not least, always work to make the world a better place.